YouTube, what's going on? Shenole here. How you doing? Welcome back. And I'm sitting in my car, obviously, but I'm outside of Best Buy. And the reason for that is because when I'm building a site, I often will go to Best Buy and like double check, on the real devices, because I don't like to rely on just emulators all the time and stuff like that. But anyway, okay, so on the way here, I came up with the topic for this video, which was what can you do to try to better your odds of landing that job, right? And of course, it's relevant for me because that's the process I'm in right now. So I'm going to share with you the 10 things that I'm doing to help my chances of landing a job. So here we go. So number one, I'm building websites. No, seriously, build websites. That's important because obviously you're going to need something tangible to show any prospective employers. So get to building. There's no time like the present. The second thing would be get a GitHub account, and that would serve two purposes. The first is that aside from projects and stuff like that, people are going to want to see your code and actually see, see that you actually know what you're doing. Whether you use the template or not doesn't matter. Everybody uses the template sometimes, but they probably would like to see like how you augmented it or whatever. So get a GitHub account. Get your code up there. And the second thing about that is it also serves as a way to show that you understand version control and Git. So hey, get that GitHub account. And then the third thing, which is kind of related to the whole GitHub thing, is try to find a open source project that you can contribute to. And GitHub has a whole listing of all kinds of that, and that's something I'm actively looking for right now. Because see, this aspect of it, looking for a project to contribute to, it shows that you're able to work, in a team environment, and you can work with other people and stuff like that. So I think it's important, and like I said, I'm looking at that now. So find an open source project that you can be a part of. The fourth thing, which I'm in the middle of right now, is either get a LinkedIn account if you don't have one, or if you do, look to updating it and making it relevant for web development. And that's what I'm doing now, because I've had my LinkedIn account for years, like I want to say almost since when they first came out. But anyway, point is that my LinkedIn account reflects mostly my music career, at least at this point. And so I've been slowly going in and updating it to reflect web development, front-end development. So LinkedIn, get it. Let's see, the fifth thing. Okay, well, the fifth thing would be build a, I would say build a portfolio website, right? Look, having projects, that's great, but you're gonna need somewhere to show those projects, right? So build a website and let that be a hub for if anybody wants to like check out your projects or see where your social media, like what social media you belong to, or maybe it's a quicker link to get to your GitHub account or whatever. But have that portfolio website, and I've seen that mentioned the world over. Number six is I highly recommend that you get to meet other developers and try to become a part of the scene, And, this I liken to my development as a musician. When I was learning jazz, I spent a period of time where, basically jazz was my thing. But to really learn that, or to really learn anything, you have to immerse yourself into that environment. And so you need to be around other practitioners of whatever that is, and hear the lingo, all that stuff. So a good tool for that, I use Meetup, the app Meetup. And actually, that helped me meet a lot of people, and it helped me find a hackathon, which actually, you know what? I should make a separate video on that hackathon. That was a great experience. Oh my God, like I can't speak highly enough of it. In fact, you know what? Maybe what I'll do is wait until, because I actually entered another hackathon, which is next week. It's called Hack Zika. I'm hacking the Zika virus, but maybe I'll wait until after that to maybe compare the two. And anyway, the point of number 5, right? This is 5, I believe. No, it's 6, right? Yeah, 6. The whole point of this is that you become a part of the scene and you get to meet people, all right? Because that will help you with something I'm going to mention later. All right, so number 7, let's see. Oh, yeah, number 7, fix up your resume. Do your resume, do revisions of it, do lots of revisions, and get it to the point that you feel comfortable that you can send it out to people. And here is where number 6 comes into play, because hopefully in the process of meeting people, you would have met some people who are more experienced than you, and so you can use them to bounce some of your ideas for your resume off of. So definitely take time, do as many revisions as you can, and get feedback. Okay. So we're almost there, right? That was number 7. So number 8, okay. Number 8, practice whiteboarding problems. Like solving problems, and this will lead to another thing, number 9. But number 8, you see, web development, from what I've read, is the interview process is a little bit different than most other careers, and part of that is because they give you a problem to solve, and you have to solve it on a whiteboard or a notebook or whatever. The thing is, you're not coding it on a computer because it's actually more difficult to write it out than to actually type it. Okay, so you want to, you need to look up stuff like certain basic data structures and algorithms, stuff like that. So what I'm doing to practice is I go on Google, I'll look for, a question, a whiteboarding question, and I'll try to go through it and see if my answer is correct or whatever. And the other thing I do is sometimes when I'm on a project, I'll actually start talking to myself, which actually I do anyway, but I'll start talking myself through the process, explaining what I'm doing as if I have someone over my shoulder, checking things out. So, so practice that whiteboarding. Number 9, which kind of will help with number 8, as I mentioned, is get a Stack Overflow account. Stack Overflow is awesome because it's a forum. If you're not familiar with it, it's a forum where developers solve each other's, troubleshoot each other's problems and things like that. So I have one, and I think that would be an important thing to have, especially if you're like me and you don't have a computer science degree, because this can help show, if you have, if you're somewhat active on it, it can show that, you're part of the scene, but you're also, you're actively engaged with troubleshooting, and you're showing how you think in the process and all that. So definitely do that. And then finally, number 10, wait a minute. I just had my brain just went, boom. Let's see. I talked about, okay. Yeah, right. Okay. So number 10, I haven't had lunch yet, so my brain's not. Okay. Number 10. And again, this is something I thought of, for me, but maybe applies to you. Again, I have no computer science degree. Just to really fortify and reinforce that I know what I know, and I know what I say I know, I'm in the process of taking some Udemy courses because I want third-party certification. In other words, I want somebody else saying that, oh yeah, he knows this, other than, me saying it. So, that, and, aside from, it help you with that, because I'm actually taking the courses on stuff I already know, just like I said, to get that certification. But showing that you're actively taking courses also shows that you're actively learning new stuff. And of course, web development is all about learning new things and solving problems. So maybe check into, it doesn't have to be Udemy, could be whatever, but just maybe look into trying to get yourself a little third-party certification somewhere. Okay, so anyway, with that, I will run out of here because I want to run into Best Buy and see how this site is looking on some tablets and phones and stuff. So remember to click the like button, give me a thumbs up, please subscribe, and you know what? I think I'm going to catch you later.